Welcome to our series exploring the enigmatic realm of unexplained deaths and mysteries. Join us as we delve into perplexing cases that defy conventional understanding, where each clue raises more questions.
In the shadowy corners of history, there are tales that blur the lines between fact and fiction, stories that tug at our deepest curiosities, but ultimately leave us wondering. Among these is the legend of the Dropa Stones, a mystery that has captured the imagination of many but eludes the light of truth. Let us listen now, as Jake and Sarah embark on a discussion that seeks to unravel this enigmatic puzzle.
So, Sarah, ever heard of the Dropa Stones? Supposedly they're these ancient discs found in a remote cave in the Bayan Ha Mountains on the China-Tibet border. Some people say they're evidence of an alien crash landing 12,000 years ago, no less.
Oh, here we go again with the ancient alien theories. Let me guess. Small skeletons, strange hieroglyphs, and some sort of secret cover-up, right?
Exactly, it's got all the hallmarks of a good mystery. The story goes like this. In 1938, a Chinese archaeologist named Chi and his team discovered these strange tombs. Inside were the remains of small, frail beings only about 4 feet tall with large skulls, supposedly not human.
And let me guess, they conveniently disappear from history without a trace. Classic.
And so the tale begins. Like many legends, the Dropa Stones' origins are shrouded in hearsay and mystery. No documented proof, no verified evidence, just whispers of an impossible discovery.
But here's the kicker. The team also found these round stone discs, over 700 of them, scattered around the tombs. Each disc had a hole in the center and tiny inscriptions spiraling outward, like some sort of ancient phonograph record. No one could figure out what the symbols meant until a Chinese professor named Tsum supposedly cracked the code in 1962.
And I'm sure his translation revealed something straight out of science fiction.
Exactly. Tsum supposedly translated the inscriptions, and what he found was wild. The discs apparently tell the story of a group of aliens called the Dropa, who crash-landed on Earth thousands of years ago. They couldn't fix their ship and were stranded here. They tried to make peace with local tribes, but
the humans didn't take kindly to their new extraterrestrial neighbors and hunted them down. I mean, come on, Jake. Doesn't this sound a bit convenient? Mysterious artifacts, aliens, and no solid proof. It's like the perfect recipe for a modern myth.
Indeed, Sarah voices the thoughts of many skeptics. For while the story of the Dropa Stones promises much, it delivers little in terms of tangible evidence. No photographs, no records of these supposed tombs, no bones. Just a tale that seems to grow taller with each telling. Jake, okay, I get it, but think about it, it's not right. Ancient astronaut theorists say that these stories aren't unique. There are countless cultures with legends of beings descending from the sky. Maybe the Dropa were real and maybe they crash here. Sarah, I'll admit it's a compelling story, but there are so many holes. For one, where's the archaeological evidence? No one's ever seen these so-called Dropa Stones. And what about this professor, Tsum? He doesn't show up in any credible records, it just doesn't add up. Jake? Yeah, that's true, there's barely anything to back it up. Even the story of Tsum translating the stones only surfaced in a Russian publication in the 1960s. After that, the whole thing exploded into the UFO community, and well, you know how those circles can run with a story. As Jake acknowledges, the Dropa Stones saga is fraught with inconsistencies and glaring absences. The so-called Professor Tsum remains a ghost. No academic records, no trace of his work outside of the tale. And yet, stories like this persist because they tap into something deeper. The human yearning for the unknown, the possibility that we are not alone. Sarah, you know, I've always been fascinated by how these stories spread. It's like people want to believe in the extraordinary even when the evidence is lacking. We crave mystery. The Dropa Stones, the Nazca Lines, even things like the Bermuda Triangle. They make the world feel bigger, stranger. Jake? Exactly. Even if the Dropa Stones are a hoax or just a tall tale, they still spark the imagination. People want to believe that there's more to our history than we know. That maybe, just maybe, there's something out there we haven't discovered yet. And there it is, the crux of the matter. Fact or fiction, truth or myth, the Dropa Stones remind us of our insatiable curiosity. For every skeptic there is a dreamer, for every doubter a believer. Whether the Dropa were visitors from the stars or figments of a hoaxer's imagination, their legend continues to stir questions that may never be answered. Indeed, the mystery of the Dropa Stones may never be solved, but perhaps that's part of the allure. For as long as there are unsolved riddles in the annals of history, there will be those who seek, who wonder, and who believe.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the unexplained. We hope these mysteries have sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to delve deeper into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop seeking the truth.